Bob, I can't wait to see you soon. Okay, this is the time of year. Is it just here in Florida or is it everywhere? Everybody's sick. I mean, I wasn't on the show all last week because my voice was completely shot. Everybody's calling in here. If it's the cold, it's the flu, which is rampant right now. This is actually a way to help relieve some of those awful, symptoms that you get, whether it is your nose is irritated, your throat is irritated, and if you're thinking, oh my gosh, Tina, is that not hurting because you're running your hand through that hot humidifier? It's not. From LivePure, this is actually ultrasonic technology. So inside, it's vibrations that give this nice, cool mist that it takes all of that heater and fireplaces and all of these, things that suck the moisture out of your air and puts it back in there. There's directional nozzles on here, so you get to direct where this humidity is going to. Up to 17-hour runtime, no filters to replace, essential oil trace. This also becomes a diffuser, and we have 3 gorgeous colors. It's meant to be tabletop. This is the one that we're calling the beautiful white. In the middle is the black, and at the very end, it's a denim blue. We're gonna talk about this on sale, $36.99. Now Vonabelle Sherman is ready.
I am indeed.
I was trying to see which side you wanted me to stand on. I think I'm on the right side.
You are. You're on the correct. You're always
perfect.
Right. You're always perfect. Good morning.
Did you know people in your life that got the cruddies the last 2 weeks? Yeah. Everybody's been sick. This would have been a lifesaver for everyone.
And even getting up this morning, we've been cold even in here in Florida, and you wake up and your nose is a little bit dry, and I wonder if that happened to you. Your nose was dry, maybe a tiny bit of blood. You woke up for a drink of water, your hands are dry, your hair's dry, everything feels dry. Why does that happen? Because in the winter, we turn up the heat really hot. We use our fireplace, right? We use space heaters. And then all of a sudden, that 45% relative humidity, boom, 10%. And at 10%, that's when you're miserable. That's when you don't feel good and you feel dry all over. It is a necessity to add this cool vapor humidity to your life. And it's not really if, it's when, because sometimes the first introduction to a humidifier is our children. The kids get sick, go to the pediatrician, he says you need a humidifier, and then you feel very rushed because then you go pay 3 times as much in a drugstore because you feel like, oh, my baby is sick and I need to get something. Get this home now. If you're already sick, then you already know the value because you're saying, I wish I had a humidifier. Now this one is special. It's from LivePure, so great warranty, great usage, always beautiful colors. Here's the difference. This is a cool vapor. With a cool vapor, you can put this in the nursery. You can put this in the children's room and not worry because the cool vapor goes out into the air. Kids can touch it. It's not a problem. So the cool vapor goes out and we breathe it better, which is what you want. You don't want your nose dry. You don't want your throat dry. You want to be able to get that moisture. Many times, as soon as you get this on, you feel it. Most of the hosts say, wow, I feel it, and I've just been standing here a few minutes, right, Tina?
Yep.
So beautiful colors, and then you have a low and a high. So you choose what setting you want. And that setting will really determine how many nights you get out of this. And I would say you're going to get a good 4 nights out of this because it's 10.5 cups.
Look how much is coming out.
I know, isn't that? So that's on high and it looks great. So let me show you the number 1 requested feature on a humidifier is?
Top load.
Top fill.
So wait, we always talk about that. What are other people doing when it's not top fill?
So you'll get ones like this. It has a small little hole and you have to go find a sink or a tub that you can get that under, or sometimes it's a side fill. It's not easy. This is old style.
We're spoiled.
Just take a look at the difference in the beauty. This one's blue, this one's blue. I'll take this blue one every day of the week. This is old technology and it looks terrible besides. So top fill means you're lifting off the top. It's giving you access to a big area that makes it easy to fill. So let me just show you how easy that is. I'm not looking for a little quarter-size hole to put that in. I can fill this anywhere in that big old opening, which they'll show you the tops, because I really want you to see that, because it is such a great, easy feature because it makes your life simple. Having a low-high makes it simple. Having a beautiful unit that you could put anywhere makes it easy. Now watch this. See this whole big opening? So you can fill it anywhere here. Like the whole thing is open to you. That's the great thing about top fill. Then you put your cover back on. Here's another thing with this unit specific. Now, our other units don't have this. It has a spout that moves. You can spin this whole spout around, okay? And you can isolate.
And they're individual too.
Individual, yes. The 2 of them move. Like you could see now they're kissing cousins, and then you can move it to a different degree. And then here's what I like, separate them totally. I grew up in twin beds because I come from a very big family. And so one sister was over there, one was here. You separate them, and now the vapor's coming here and here, so everybody in the room is getting vapor.
So let's talk about dimensions of this, because I said it's like tabletop. It's meant to kind of sit on like a nightstand or a dresser or a desk or a counter, wherever you're putting it. So and it kind of looks like all the little smart home devices, right, that we all own.
Looks like a speaker, right?
Right, yes, or it kind of looks like a piece of art that you went and bought that's kind of asymmetrical to this. So this in the height is gonna be about 14 and a half inches. The length on here is just a little under 9 inches, and the width is just under 6 inches. So to me, it's like a Goldilocks size. It's not overbearing, but it's also not so small you don't feel like you're getting enough humidity into the air. You almost can't see me. This is how much is coming out of here. And I was talking to Suming, and we were talking about presenting humidifiers. I said the whole time, run your hand over it. I was like, because we're so used to those heat-driven humidifiers where you wouldn't dare do this, right? It's very hot, you keep everybody away. And I feel like that was very counterintuitive, right? We're trying to put the humidity back in there, and the heat is what was taking all of the humidity out. I am legally able to say, like from the Health Institute, that putting humidity back into the air is going to help you with that irritated nose, with that irritated throat. If you've got the cold, you've got the flu, this is going to help with those symptoms. This is not a pill, this is not a syrup, this is not something that you have to go get a prescription. Wait, you know what? One of the hosts yesterday, she's sick now, was at the doctor for 3 hours. 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, girl, you should have tried the humidifier first and see if that kind of quelled some of that you had going on. Because I'll tell you, this is the easiest thing, and not just for the wintertime, not just when you're not feeling good. This isn't all year round.
Well, dermatologists say that you should use it 365. Why? It's great for your skin. Ladies, it can become part of your beauty treatment because the humidity plumps your skin, which therefore temporarily makes your wrinkles look like they're lightened a little bit. So dermatologists actually do, true fact, recommend that you use one 365. But now I want to show you 2 other features. One is, or tell you, so this tank is treated with an antimicrobial treatment so that it can't grow, mold and bacteria. It really inhibits that. It's called nano-silver technology. Now, here's a cool thing. I hope you paid attention this long because this also acts as a diffuser. Okay, so right down